Once again, you're in the kitchen with Chef R. Allen, and today I'm doing a salmon with a Cajun butter sauce. I used to do this all the time when I cooked for the Navy, and I just brought it back up. I'm looking at my files, and I see a bunch of recipes with the salmon, because a friend of mine asked me, why don't I do salmon? I looked through my files, and it's been a while, so we're gonna do this. I mean, it's a delicious recipe and real easy. So I have a bunch of seasonings here. It'll be on the bottom of the description as always. I got my Cajun, my smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, thyme, and oregano. And then with the sauce, it's gonna be a butter cheese with the tomatoes. So right now, we're gonna put the seasonings in here. I'm gonna show you guys with the garlic powder, the onion powder, the thyme, the oregano. With the salmon, you don't have to have the skin on. I put it on skin because I like it nice and crispy. I'm using olive oil, you can pat it on, but since I got the spray, I like to put the olive oil in here. We're gonna season the fish with the seasoning we have, get the sides. So right now I got it on medium, hit a little oil with that, and we're gonna put this down skin side down. We're gonna let that cook for about 4 to 5 minutes. Okay guys, got this fish cooking here. Like I say, after that, we're gonna make a sauce. So I'm gonna take this off for a minute, set this fish aside. Oh yeah, almost like a blackened salmon. Oh yes. We're gonna make a Cajun butter sauce. So I'm gonna put some butter in here. Like I said, it'll be at the bottom of the description. So we're gonna do 6 tablespoons. Oh man, this is gonna be so delicious and so easy. Got that on low, we're gonna let that melt. It's gonna be honey, it's gonna be garlic. Man, it's gonna be the Cajun seasoning. So we're gonna put a little honey in here, a little garlic. Those that know that I love my garlic. We're gonna let this melt. This is gonna be a sauce. And then we're gonna put the fish back in, put my Cajun seasoning. I'm gonna add a little chicken broth. It's been so long, I almost forgot the chicken broth. So, I mean, hey, it happens. I love to cook, but sometimes, hey, we forget things. So here we go. We're gonna do this here. We're gonna let that garlic butter sit, and I got the chicken broth. Oh, yeah. Now I'm gonna drop my tomatoes in here. I use cherry tomatoes, a little Parmesan cheese, and we're gonna let that melt. We're gonna let that simmer and melt. I'm gonna add a little more cheese to it. I like to cook pastas ahead of time or your rice or whatever. I did some pasta, some fettuccine, which I'm gonna put up under there. That's gonna be the bed, the fettuccine. We're gonna put the salmon on top of that. So I'm gonna add a little more cheese to that, a dab of lemon juice. And like I said, it's easier to add than subtract. And see how simple that is, guys? I mean, cooking made easy. I mean, it's delicious, easy to make. Now we're gonna let this cheese melt. And while it's melting, we're gonna throw the salmon on here. Now we're gonna put the fish back. And we got it on low. We're gonna spoon the sauce over here, let it heat up thoroughly with all of this. And man, it's delicious. And we're gonna let this cook for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna put it on low. And guys, right there is the salmon Cajun garlic butter. Let that cook a couple of minutes. Then I'm gonna plate it up, spoon it a little more in here. Oh yeah. I got my pasta. And a little sauce with it, a little more sauce. Oh, it smells delicious. I like to wet the pasta up as much as I can. And guys, that right there is my salmon with Cajun garlic butter. Oh, so delicious. I want to break a piece off because I'm steady smelling it. Oh, man. Guys, as always, I want to thank you guys. Don't forget to hit that bell icon for the latest videos. Until next time, you are in the kitchen with Chef R. Allen.